What up? One more time on this laptop, waiting for well, you know how that stuff is. I gotta send in the old shit. They just sent me the code, or not the code, but one of these little print ups. I gotta send my battery in on Monday. Hopefully have it back by next week. It'll be in between like one of my normal hiatuses at this point. However, the year of pseudo peace. And let's just go ahead and pull something up real fast so don't nobody think I'm tripping. This, Windows. Bam. Share. You and the YouTube. There we go. So just so we're all aware on the same page. Pseudo, by definition, is a prefix that means something is fake, not genuine, or a sham. For example, a pseudo-intellectual is someone who pretends to be intelligent. Now, I'm not sure how you prove that somebody's a fake intellectual, because the grounds for being an intellectual are so vast that you would have to prove that they're not intelligent in the grounds or the means or the subject or the area or the expertise that they claim to be knowledgeable or intelligent of. In moving forward, though, definition: something that is fake or not genuine, a fraud or imposter, something that is pretend or false, something that is counterfeit or spurious. Now, I need y'all to understand. Example: pseudoscience and the pseudo-intellectual. Now, let me break it down. Some of the most pseudo bullshit anybody's ever heard of is this thing called eugenics. And it's known as a pseudoscience. Give me 1 second. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I can't hit delete without without it acting funny. There we go. Eugenics. Uh-oh. The study of how to rearrange, how to arrange reproduction within a human population to increase the occurrence of heritable characteristics regarded as desirable. Developed largely by Sir Francis Galton as a method of improving the human race, eugenics was increasingly discredited as unscientific and racially biased during the 20th century, especially after the adoption of the doctrine by the Nazis in order to justify their treatment of Jews, disabled peoples, and other minority groups. Now, that's not when eugenics fell by the wayside. That's not true. Eugenics fell by the wayside in the early 1900s, okay? Because they wouldn't level the playing field. If you're really better than these people, then give them a chance, give them a shot at having a job. But you won't. So does that really mean that you're better? Because eugenics said that people who were born with whatever they had was based on their genetic superiority or inferiority. Now, all this is after the fact that slavery has been instituted for hundreds of years at this point. So I'm just saying to you, I'm not tripping. I hope that it wasn't acting a fool when I did that. Let me just again, the year of pseudo peace, fake peace. Now let me just pull this up. Ceasefire. Oh, well, come on, baby. And Gaza. Okay. Damn. Now, I'm not going to pull up none of these. D. Treasy said that he going to bring stability back, peace, right? The next surefire cessation of hostilities we're going to hear about is Russia and Ukraine. I can 97% guarantee it. The only way that this doesn't happen is if your boy Z-Man gets his hands on a nuke and tries to nuke Russia. That's it. That's the next one coming. Now, I told everybody almost 3 years ago now, for sure 2 years ago, that the end will approach us and there's going to be a period of pseudo peace, fake peace. And that's when they're going to bust America's ass in the middle of all that. We're closer than people could ever realize to this fake peace movement. It's almost scary. But because it's really happening, it's not scary. It's just really happening. And all I can do is tell my people to be prepared and to be ready. See, I'm not like one of these niggas who's going to get on the internet and question whether or not God is evil on some weird shit. The Most High God. When you breathe breath every day, you drink, you eat, you do all that. So if he's evil, but he lets you do all that, like what kind of evil are we talking about here? See what I'm saying? Like these dudes are mentally ill. I don't have time to question whether or not Ruth was a prostitute or a whore. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to question whether or not somebody copied one thing or another. I know what's on the pages of the book that I adhere to the laws, the statutes, and the ordinance and the commandments that I adhere to. I don't need to put down other gods. They don't matter. They do not matter to me. So, like that being said, I'm telling you, I don't care about what nobody else is talking about. I'm telling you. The wars and rumors of wars, that's been happening for literally hundreds of years. So when these guys say, oh, Revelations is real, that's not true. That's literally not true. There's been wars and rumors of wars for hundreds of years consistently. So that's not a good one to use. See what I'm saying? I don't focus on things like that. I focus on the fact that I know that the Antichrist, when they do show themselves, they're going to be presented as a problem solver. Right on? Now, do I believe that we've already seen the Antichrist? I do believe so, but I could very well be wrong. There are multiple Antichrists, but the Antichrist, not a Antichrist, not an Antichrist, the THE Antichrist, that one, the one, okay, is going to be wiser than Daniel. So we're looking for somebody that actually has wisdom, true to life wisdom. I'm not saying that D. Treasy and them have shown me a great deal of wisdom, but I see things from certain individuals that make me say these guys have it within them to be the Antichrist. They're already Antichrist. You can say you believe in God all you want to. Hell, you can say you believe in other gods all you want to. It doesn't make you any less of an Antichrist. Again, the pseudo peace, the fake peace that they're going to try to usher in this year and this next year coming is going to be phenomenal. There's going to be some saber rattling about nukes, but I do believe there will be as much, if not more, speech about peace. All Putin has wanted this entire time from Z-Man is for Z-Man to sit the fuck down and express for real what the beef is. Other than the fact that they want to be equal to Russia, but they're not equal to Russia. You ain't took the losses Russia done took. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't sacrificed like Russia has. So you can't be their equal. What you can be is a good ally, a strong ally. And who knows how life would be, you right? In the future. Maybe you're the one who's on the ups. and they're looking to you. But Zelensky robbed that from his people. And there's going to be the talks of peace with him. The pseudo peace is on its way. The fake peace, the sham, the ingenuine, the fraudulent peace is on its way. It's already trying to permeate here now. So you got a bunch of people doing cartwheels and backflips because Trump is about to take the office again. But when I heard the man say, I'm not trying to mess up the negotiations, but then was like, all hell is going to break loose. He didn't say just for Hamas. He said for everybody. So I already know the reason for this deal is because Israel doesn't want to be in a situation where Trump is like, what you have is what you have. Sidebar real quick. The only reason why Bernie Sanders did not win the White House is because he's Jewish. Now, if I were him, I would cry anti-Semitism. There's never been a Jewish president. Just throwing that out there. There's never been a Jewish president. But if he cried anti-Semitism, they would say he's a crybaby. But that's the real reason some of these dudes didn't vote for him. Some of them white boys didn't vote for him. Because as pink as his skin is, they know he's still a dirty-ass Jew. That's not what I'm saying. That's their thoughts that I'm speaking out loud. I said it, but that's not how I feel, per se. That's just a perception. So when you have all these individuals who literally do not understand, and I'm going to stop sharing for half a second, who do not understand that you have individuals who have your least best interest at the forefront. And like I said, the pseudo peace is going to keep it to where people don't see what the fuck is about to happen. You see that shit down there in New Orleans? That's child's play. That Trump Tower explosion, that's child's play. Y'all talking to somebody who knows. That's all child's play. Come on, man. Gaza is down 100,000 people at least. How you know that is because you always double whatever number they tell you for casualties. Always double it. If not triple or quadruple, but always double the number. Always. If they told you that they lost 1 million, that means they lost 2 million, dog. Straight like that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The only time people give you the real numbers is when they beat the hell out the enemy. They took loss. They want you to know, yeah, we lost 7,000, but we killed 30,000 of them. So just understand that there's a disconnect between what you see, what you hear, what you experience, and what you know. And the pseudo peace is on its way. It's on its way. It's closer than anybody could ever imagine. Riddle me this, y'all. If you've been rocking with me since I've been around, who was saying first, Pan-Africanism is dead? Pan-Africanism is right on? Who was saying that we're different first? I might not be the most popular or most well-known, but there are things that are propagated, perpetuated, and put forth and promoted to this very day that I'm responsible for. Individually, single-handedly, I know it for a fact. So when I go through the situations that I'm going through, I'm always asking myself, Meech, are you going through this because you didn't gave away too much game? Or are you going through this because this is how it's supposed to be? Because I didn't gave away so much and ain't charged for none of it. I know there's some salty ass mad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? There's some all the way angry people because I didn't charge for this information. I let everybody have it for free. There might be one video in my whole catalog, maybe two, where they copyright strike them. So, right, they have ads on them. But these are old ass videos. I never put ads in my videos. I get right to the point. There's a reason why I care so much, because I see what's happening as it happens in real time, and my mind is able to perceive the multiplicity of outcomes. So any one thing, who told y'all, who was saying back in 2018 when I first got my ERPA about the mental health shit? Mental health was not where mental health illness, mental health awareness was not where it's at, then, where it's at now. I told everybody about these people going crazy. I told everybody about the enemy within. I did. I spoke on this for years. So for me to see people who were born, bred, raised in America, trained by the United States Army, in so many ways use their training to circumvent certain things. I'm gonna give you prime examples from both situations. Louisiana. See, he didn't pull up erratically at first. He drove like he was driving regular. Then he just drove right around the, on the sidewalk. Now I laugh because a lot of people are saying, oh, they should have had it better barricaded. Do you know he would have killed more people? So imagine this. He pulls the truck up, not on the street that's parallel or perpendicular, right? Because he's right there, because he has to turn. So he pulls up on the same street he's already driving on. Pulls up, hops out. Imagine this. This nigga gets out with a .308 battle rifle. Blast the first cop in the car, maybe even two cops in the one car. They're done. They're fucking toast. So whatever line of defense you're going to be dependent on is going to be coming from up the street. Understand this. Everybody in the way is a target with this nigga's rifle. Yes. He's killing way more people. And let's just imagine he just shoots and kills the cop, gets back in his truck as people are running all the pandemonium, just runs over hella people. This dude, I'm telling you, could have did this shit way differently. And the increase of the effectiveness of what he was trying to do would have been so exponential, so great, there would be military forces walking the streets right now. Homeboy who blew up the Tesla, let's get to him. This motherfucker created a shaped charge. For those of you who do not know what a shaped charge is an explosive device that is designated to explode in a particular direction. They typically use water to make shaped charges. Not sure if you knew this, but if you put water behind or at the face of an explosive device, it will not penetrate past back. It will not black blast. The blowback to the water will be minimal. It will push outwards. I can't remember the exact science of this shit right here at this very moment, but that's how it works. Right on. They use a hydrogen substance to make most shaped charges. Most. Some of them are designate through using a specified amount of a particular explosive ordnance placed strategically, so that way it gives you the desired effect of a shaped charge. But most shaped charges are, as I just said, the Tesla is a shaped charge, because the explosion exploded like a shaped charge because it didn't blow outwards at all. It only blew up. That's what a shaped charge does. It's a designate direction. So Cuz just showed us that all the Teslas, at least the Cybertrucks, are fucking rolling shaped charges. Yeah. Yeah. That's what he showed us. People don't want to hear it, but that's what he showed us. The only vulnerability on a Tesla truck is the roof. Y'all do realize, like, that's a major development to see and to understand. But I can't expect people to get it. Now, back to my pseudo piece. Those two bastards right there are part of the pseudo peace movement. There's going to be a need and a want and a desire for people to feel safer this next year upcoming. So things they might not have capitulated, surrendered to, or acquiesced to, they might be willing to do so. Think about it. Think about it. You're dealing with people who have no reason to feel if the old way wasn't getting it done, the new way will. Let's say it like that. So if old America couldn't keep you safe, new America has to. What's new America? New America is an America that's going to have a fucking border wall for real. Trump doesn't have to worry about getting voted back in. It's over. He can do whatever he likes this term, y'all. He's setting Babylon up for the fall. But he's going to do so through peaceful means. I wouldn't be surprised if almost half the people who are going to work to build the border wall are going to be Hispanic. I wouldn't be surprised. Little known fact, Mexicans cannot stand people from Central and South America. They fucking hate them. They hate Colombians. They hate Nicaraguans. They hate Dominicans. They hate Puerto Ricans. They hate Chileans. They hate Brazilians. They hate Peruvians. They hate Ecuadorians. Okay? Word? Right on? If you're from Central or South America, they fucking hate you, dog. They don't have no love for you. Hondurans get no love. Costa Ricans get no love. Venezuelans get no love. Can you hear me? They might welcome them initially, but they don't fuck with them. Because those be the individuals that come up and take over shit in Mexico and make life hard for a regular Mexican. Right. If y'all ever wonder why so many Mexicans flood to the U.S., excuse me, it's because they're escaping the demonic nature of these dudes who were coming from even further south than them. Yeah. This is the real shit. The year of pseudo peace. We're going to see more people talking. Listen, all this Trump talking about taking Greenland and Canada and all that shit. Listen, that's all talk. That's all talk. And that's all part of the pseudo peace. Because the man is going to go back to talking some other different shit once he's fully fucking sworn in. He's going to fall off of all the shit. Unless your boy Trump is planning a triple, double, quadruple cross with Russia. And even then, it's still the year of pseudo peace. It doesn't change. You feel me? It doesn't change. It just means that I have to look at things slightly differently. This is the year of fake peace. Already, they're acting like there's going to be peace with Palestine and Israel. The problem is this. Would the Palestinians' plight have been any less worthy to champion for if October 7th never happens? Is it any less worthy? I remember speaking up for the Palestinians before, but the people I spoke up before all that shit were the Yemenis, nigga. And I don't give a fuck, nigga. To this day, I ride for Yemen. I don't ride for the Houthis. Fuck those niggas. Those niggas getting their people bombed. I ride for the regular people of Yemen. because they can't speak for themselves. So I'll speak for them. And the Yemenis deserve everything that we have to offer. All the love, all the kindness, all the cordiality, all the amicability. Word? They deserve that. There's people who look just like me over there. Just like me. Probably feel the same way I feel. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck about Palestine. Niggas over there, you wanna root for Hamas, but then not speak about how they was fucked up for what they did. Killing people is wrong no matter who does it. That's why the Most High God says vengeance is mine, because he's like, killing is wrong no matter who does it. When the Most High God kills, you can say, well, that's righteous, but it's not right to him. Because they should have never had to die, because they should have, if they were wrong and they were in the wrongs, they should have repented, okay? Word? And they should have turned from their wicked ways. No one should have to die. That's me speaking as an idealist, understanding what little I understand about my God. No one should have to die. But me as a man, I feel totally different than that. Some of them got to go, deserve to go, need to go, and have to go. I'm not God. My ways are not his ways, and my thoughts are not his thoughts. So the things that I know are not of my way, or I'm not going to say all those things are his way, but I'm talking about, like, for example, as I just said, my God knows they shouldn't have to die. Because in the right circumstances, they don't do what they did. They're not that kind of person. And worst case / best case scenario, they would have never been born. But people who are of a limited thought, limited understanding can't see that. We are in the year of pseudo peace. My God is great. My God is awesome. He's amazing. He's beautiful. He's lovely. He's righteous. He's abundant in all of his blessings. He's kind. He's forgiving. He's merciful. He's graceful. Right on. He's a warrior. He's a king maker. He makes men out of the wild animalistic nature that they are born in. He takes a man from his atavistic primordial nature and makes him into an upright man. My God is everything. And I can't help it if you can't understand that. It's not for me to make you to understand or for you to agree with me. See, when I say my God, because I don't know what you believe. When I say our God, I'm speaking on the people who I know believe like me. And I believe like them. We believe like one another. There was one true God. And he is the God of Moses. The God of Abraham. He is the God of Noah. And he is the God that said that the sons of Seth would call upon his name. And he is the God that created a man known as Adam to some and as Ish to others. That is my God. My God created the Ethiopians and the Eritrean alike. My God created the Indian. My God created all these things. My God created those who would come and dirty up the earth of those who created Gentiles. Without my God, there is no happiness. There is no peace. There is no nothing. My God is so righteous that in divine ordinance, He would allow suffering. He would allow death, and destruction to come upon the earth out of divine ordinance for no other reason. If man obeys, are we in this situation? You and I might not have ever been born. And that's energy for something else to live with, to do righteous with, but we're here. And when I say that if man does right, we would have never been born. If they never eat the fruit of the tree, which had cluster-like dates, right? Not an apple. It had clusters like dates. Apples don't grow in clusters like dates. Sorry. Like dates means just like that. If it fucking meant apples, nigga, it would have said apples. Goddamn me. Don't worry, I'll bring some dates from work. I'll show you what a date looks like. And I'll make you to understand a date versus an apple are not the same, even though they're fucking both fruit. My point being this. My God is righteous. The Most High God, our God, the God, your God, is a righteous God. He's the only God. But if you want to say that other gods are real, he's the only righteous God of them all. He's not asking for you to sacrifice your children. He's not asking for you to sacrifice yourself. He's not asking for you to murder your neighbors. He doesn't need for you to be a fornicator. He doesn't need for you to be an adulterer. They are different. They are different. Fornication occurs when two people are not married and they're sleeping together, or they're committing the act of copulation with the thought that they will not stay together. That's fornication. Adultery is when the man and the woman are both married, or the woman is married. That is adultery. A married man sleeping with a single woman is not adultery. It is fornication. It's nonetheless a sin, but the treatment and the punishment thereof are not the same. That being said, the year of pseudo peace is just that. You're going to be in a year of fake ass bullshit. There's going to be a lot of stuff that they're going to make seem peaceful. Tell you, listen, January 20th is 2 days out, a day and a half out, a day out. And guess what? There's going to be a peaceful transition to power. There ain't going to be nobody who fucking stormed the Capitol. Word? That's going to be the first sign of the pseudo peace. Netanyahu is going to, this is why they held the vote on Saturday, today in Israel. Let Netanyahu, let this shit seem like this unmotherfucking fix by the time Trump gets in there. Trump gonna motherfucking say, we're not sending you no more bombs, no more ammunition, no more money. Right on? And we're pulling all of our guys back. Watch it. Watch. If Bibi says, I give in to this deal, the money, the bombs, and the ammo keep rolling at the same rate. He fuck around, because y'all got to understand, Trump is German. Trump is German. And people are like, what the fuck does that mean? He's not English, nigga. That's what that means. He's not an Anglo. He's a Franc. I need y'all to understand what the fuck I'm getting at. Trump don't give a goddamn about no Jews, no Turks, or none of that. Because a part of his bloodline is Turco-Franc or Franco-Turk, depending on who he ultimately comes from. And that's an important fact. Yeah. Because D. Treasy ain't going to let this dude walk all over him. He's not. He's not Irish. People are like, what's that got to do with anything? Everything to do with anything. Joe Biden had to try harder to appease individuals who he would have never did anything with. Understand, Ireland closed their embassy in Israel. This is the same Ireland that Joe Biden's people come from. So understand how real Irish feel about Israel right now. You don't think Joe Biden feels the same way? Once again, this is the year of pseudo peace, y'all. I need y'all to understand. The dude went against everything that his people would have did to appease a group who would never appease him. Whatever. But D Trees is gonna come up in there. He's not gonna clean shit up. He's just gonna do what he has to do. What is expected of him. Right. They made a mistake by voting this nigga in again. By they, I'm talking about the Jews. Because they thought for sure he was their dude. And they're realizing now, only when it's too late, he might not be. The year of pseudo peace is about to pop off. It's going to be a bunch of fake shit. Fake ass peace. Oh, there's going to be some bullshit going on with Afghanistan now. Expect more fuckery with Afghanistan than you do anywhere else in the whole so-called Middle East. Remember when Trump was leaving, Trump would have never let that happen. I don't think there would have been people falling off of fucking airliners or jets, holding on and falling off. Dude, that shit was fucking crazy. That was fucking crazy. People who don't remember can't remember. I ain't gonna pull up no videos of this shit. But just remember that shit. Motherfuckers was falling off of planes and all kinds of shit. Mid-air, hundreds of feet up. You know it's over. They're dead. Should they have done that? No. These are people who were fucking translators and all kinds of shit. They were turncoats. They were known turncoats. Where are they going to go? Right? How far are you going to get without food and water? This is the kind of shit I want people to think about. The year of pseudo peace is the crazy one. We're literally in a position where only us. It's just us. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody going to help. Who's going to help you? Who? What allies do you have? That's right. Zero. None. Zilch. I bless the Most High God for allowing me to do things on days where I'm not anywhere close to anybody's center of so-called attention. Because if I were, they'd be upset about what they're hearing because I'd be undoing all the things that they've done. I'm not telling them that they were wrong for voting for Trump. I'm telling them that right now that he's ushering in a fake peace period. If I'm fucking wrong, in less than a year, there should be some kind of comparison where they compare Trump to Ronald Reagan and Joe Biden to Jimmy Carter. And what they're going to do is they're going to say that when the Iranians took all those people hostage and Jimmy Carter couldn't get shit done, and then when Ronald Reagan came into office, they released the people, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be the same shit. Only Joe Biden is not an intellectual at all. 0%. Can you hear me? Jimmy Carter is one of two presidents thought to be an intellectual in the White House. Before him, it was a man called Woodrow Wilson. And they would wait all those years until they voted in Jimmy Carter. And Jimmy Carter is the second thought to be intellectual ever in the White House. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Go look it up if you don't believe me. That being said, the year of pseudo peace is already at hand. We're only 18 days into the pseudo piece. I can speak on it and not sound like I'm tripping. Good evening, family. I hope all is well. I pray all is well. But as I was saying, that there's a lane of pseudo being fake again. Because you hear, I gotta show you. So that way don't nobody think I'm on the bullshit. You know, even though every once in a while I can get on some bullshit. This isn't one of those things. There we go. Let's blow this up. So nobody think I'm fucking tripping. What does it say? Pseudo is a prefix that means something is fake, not genuine, or a sham. For example, a pseudo-intellectual is someone who pretends to be intelligent. Definition: something that is fake or not genuine. A fraud or imposter. Something that is pretended or false. Something that is counterfeit or spurious. Stop right there. When I say pseudo peace, I mean just what I'm saying. I mean fake peace. I don't mean nothing else. Right on? This is the year of fake peace. Your boy D. Treasy and Netanyahu and them then already got the Israel things figured out. The next move is the damn Russians with Ukraine. They're going to hash that out. Word? It's just happened. Listen, as I say it, I'm telling you what's going to happen. I don't need to lie to you. This is going to happen. Once they figure out all the stuff, your boy D. Treasy might be up for a Nobel Peace Prize. I heard that from another dude, but I had already been thinking that. But I'm saying it out loud. D. Treasy might really get a Nobel Peace Prize. And you can think whatever you want to think about the man. He's in line for it. Right. Gaza been going on for 15 months. The Israelis have had 15 months of carte blanche murder, assassinations, and endless bombings on a piece of land as big as East London. Maybe the size of Rhode Island type of shit. It's tiny. Right. Trump done, not even being in office, done effectively affected that situation. But it's fake peace though. Because guess what? The people who are going to have to pay for it have already paid. What kind of peace is there when I have to go back to a home that's all rubble? And within the rubble are dozens of people, right? Tens or hundreds of people who were not accounted for. Think about it. It's real. It's not fake. It's the truth. Just think about it. They don't have to like me. They don't have to like me. They just have to just tell themselves the truth. But bro, I've been talking about Tulsa. I got videos on Tulsa. Niggas dislike my videos on Tulsa because I called out the body count as being too low. Can you feel me? I said the body count to Tulsa was too damn low. They said 300 people were killed. I challenged that. I have a video called Tulsa, the body count. It's some shit like that. But the body count is a part of the title. Niggas dislike the video. Niggas hate the video because they're weak as fuck. But the DOJ came out and said the same shit I said in my video, my nigga. So I don't give a fuck about the DOJ. No disrespect to you or nobody else. I already said that shit. They can't tell me something I already said, and they can't impress me by saying something that I already said. All they can do is say it. That's it. I wasn't moved or nothing. Why should I be moved? Give me one moment. Just so that way you know I'm not bullshitting. Come on, YouTube. Get it popping. They already know I'm on some bullshit. YouTube knows I'm on some bullshit. But I be on some real bullshit. I don't be on no bullshit. I just be on some bullshit. I get it. They don't want me going in and doing what the fuck I'm about to do. Listen, why would I be surprised, family? That's part of the shit. Give me 1 second, though. Hold on. Black Wall Street, the body count. Do you know when I made this video, my nigga? Hold on. Stop. Don't fucking play the video. Let's just pull it out. I'm going to show you when I made this video. So that way, can't nobody get it fucked up. Okay? I'm hella serious, bro. Like, I've been made this shit. I've been did this shit. I don't need YouTube or nobody to tell me nothing. Look at this. What does this say? What date is that, fam? I've been easy. How you gonna tell me to be easy on my own channel? Number one. Number two, if that's not the direction you're going in, listen, who said you was telling me anything? I'm telling you, nothing they said means anything to me. Right on? I got a video from almost 4 years ago, dog. Literally. It's in 7 months, it'll be 4 years old. Okay? I got videos beyond that, family. Right on? You want to see all my fucking videos about Tulsa? Right on? Nothing they say means anything to me. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing anybody tells me means anything to me about Tulsa. Because guess what? When I was going hard about this shit, when I was flexing about this shit, niggas was like, fuck you to me. So guess how I feel about the DOJ report? Right. I don't give a fuck. Period. No, congrats to you, my brother. You be out, my nigga. I don't need you. I appreciate you, but I don't need you. You telling me some shit I already know. Thank you. I appreciate you for telling me some shit I already know, though. I appreciate it. I really do. Now, you go ahead. You go ahead and be on out. It don't hurt my feelings at all. As I was saying, the year of pseudo peace, y'all. The year of pseudo peace is full of bullshit. I ain't gonna shit on my nigga Lex Bruno, but I'm gonna say shit like that is what I'm talking about. Word? I got videos of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Videos. Not one, not two, not three. Nigga, at least half a dozen. Or a dozen or more where I at least bring up Tulsa. Why do I give a fuck about the DOJ? When I'm... Anyway, let me stop. Because what I said ain't important. But what the white man said, Lex Bruno, is important. I hope you come back to catch that part. That you didn't do your homework well enough to look up my work, but gave a fuck about what the white man said. I give a fuck what a pink-skinned swintillion has to say to me, nigga. Period. They could tell me I'm fired. Guess what that means? I'm fired, nigga. That's it. From their job. And then it'll remind me, that's right, they never did nothing where they're from anyway. I was talking the no justice part. When the fuck did they ever do justice for Tulsa? Since you talking about the no justice, tell me about the justice part, my nigga. If you ever get back around. Now I'm back to goddamn pseudo peace. As I was saying, you got all these individuals out here, all these people who are going to believe that what they are hearing, seeing is the real thing. It's the fake thing. It's the fakest shit you could ever see. There is nothing else. That's it. This is it. Pseudo peace means just that. It's fake. That report that the DOJ gave is not a fake report, my nigga. It has nothing to do with pseudo peace. Zero. Right. I bet you believe 300 people got killed in Tulsa. Back to the point of the pseudo peace, though, because I want to leave that alone, but that shit pisses me off that niggas even bring that bullshit to me. Not knowing that I've got literally, like I said, bro, I'm talking about videos that are monitored just for Tulsa. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. Period. Talking about, may the Most High be with me. Bitch ass nigga, he's already with me. He been with me. He was with me the day I was fucking born, before I was born, when I was in my mother's womb, nigga. When I was shot from my father's loins, nigga, he was with me. I don't fucking need you to say some sideways, backwards shit. May he not be with you, and may he crush your bitch ass. And I fucking mean that. Pseudo peace, fake peace. When I say peace to my people, nigga, I mean the real thing, nigga. The shit I've never experienced. I've never seen real life, long-term peace. Momentary peace. Subjectional peace. I've never seen real peace. Now that I think about it. Moments, sure. But the full blown out thing, never. You know what peace is to your boy D. Treasy? That's why he said, MAGA, make America great again. When niggas had to walk on the other side of the street and look down. Or when a white man could run up into a black town and snatch black women up, black children up, and nobody do nothing about it. And the black woman returned, she got a whole bump in her stomach. We know that's a white man's baby. Right. The children never return. See, I told y'all, without justice, there will be no, listen, there is no justice without peace. And there is no peace without justice. Telling niggas the straight up truth. I don't need anybody to come here and watch these videos. I could show niggas. I'm gonna have to go and pull up one of my things because one of my boys sent me some shit about a motherfucker who done copied my shit, took my whole shit. Word. Talking about the true scroll, and the earth is not flat. The earth is not round and it's not flat. It's level with dilapidation. I'm gonna have to upload the little motherfucking shit, nigga, because it's a real life little picture. Word? And the only nigga I know to ever say that is me. Period. Because I've said a lot of shit I've only ever known me to say that other niggas I hear say that they could claim, oh, anybody could say that. Ain't nobody ever said, nigga, that this earth is not round and it's not flat. It's level with dilapidation. I'm the only one. This shit's on video. It's on wax. So you can deny me of all the other shit you want to deny me of, but you can never deny me of the real truth. And when I say that you niggas are in for some pseudo peace, you're in for some fake ass peace. And when you get the fake peace, don't be mad when you find out it wasn't peace. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up. Suck it up, nigga, and take it like a man or a woman. Because you thought something was real when it wasn't. I'm never at peace with my enemies. I can be amicable. I can be cordial. But I could never be at peace with my enemies. The only way I'm forgiving anybody that's my enemy, y'all already know. I'll forgive you when you're underneath my feet. What does that mean, nigga? All the way dead and done. That's when you'll get forgiven. I'm not forgiving anybody who's a fucking enemy of mine while they live. Fuck them. I don't look at my family adversarially. Even though I know that they're full of shit and those are my truest real enemies, I don't see them as enemies. I do my best to tell myself, I learned this from a little bullshit anime. But my nigga was right, though. You have no enemies. But I do. But in here, I can tell myself I have no enemies. So that means that when I feel like, fuck you, right? Because the scripture says to love your enemies, right? Pray for your enemies, right? But if I tell myself you're not my enemy, I don't need to love you. I don't need to pray for you. Because you're not mine. Right. You're dealing with somebody who's literally on some, like, I don't give a fuck what happens to a whole bunch of people type of shit. I don't care. It means nothing to me. Because they're ready to sign on for some fake shit. And I'm not. D. Treasy could never get me to believe into some fake ass peace. Nigga gonna tell me to be easy on my own channel, bringing up some shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And when the nigga brought it up, nigga got sad. Right on? But I'm telling him what it is. Bruh, I already talked about this shit. I don't give a fuck about the DOJ. You need confirmation from a white man. I don't. If they fire me tomorrow, the day after at my job, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Guess what I'm gonna do? Get another job. Like I've been doing. Just like that, nigga. I'll have a fucking another job. No fucking coward begging on my fucking knees. I have a hard time not knocking these motherfuckers' teeth out who I work with in the first place. Not just bombing on them and just being like, you know what, nigga, I don't give a fuck about this job, cuz. Take these hands, nigga. Let's see what you do when you're knocked the fuck out, stomped out, nigga. Right. But I be being cool. Like I said, the pseudo piece is fake piece. It's fake. What I show them is fake because I'll beat their ass senseless. But I'm showing y'all, what I'm telling y'all is for real, nigga. That's real nigga shit. Nigga, I will beat the fuck out of somebody. No problem. Beat their ass to where, nigga, they can't even fucking function no more. I don't give a fuck about them. Got crybaby ass niggas coming to my channel talking that bullshit. Like I said, nigga, pseudo peace is the movement of this year. And it's only gonna be where white people are concerned. There ain't gonna be no pseudo peace in Africa. Believes that. Won't be no pseudo peace in fucking Southeast Asia. Believes that. But the pseudo peace is gonna be between all the pink skin swintillions. They all gonna be being peaceful with it. Like I said, pseudo peace, fake peace. They bitches. They're hoes and they're cowards. They depend on nuclear weapons to get their whole point across. They depend on weapons, period. They're never dependent on these things right there because, you know, if they have to depend on those, it's depending on who you run up on, nigga, it's 50-50. Depending on who you run up on, the odds are in their favor exponentially. 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, 100% in their favor. Before I get up off this shit, nigga, the year of pseudo peace has done nothing but show me who the cowards are early on. Lex Bruno is a coward. I can't wait till they come here. They can't de-wrench themselves. They always gonna have a wrench. But you's a coward, nigga. A hoe, a bitch, and a faggot. And I would say all these things to your face. Because you got upset about me speaking up for some shit about myself, and you took it personal like a fucking hoe, nigga. For that, you need your mouth slapped. Just like a bitch would have her mouth slapped. You need your mouth slapped. You riding for the DOJ, nigga. You riding for white people. I ain't never got to do that. To my people, to my brothers and my sisters, just know this is the problem right here. This is the problem. Read it out loud to yourselves as I get ready to end the stream. May tomorrow be better than today. And may your next week be better than your last. I salute you. I salute you again. I salute you once more. Brothers and sisters, just know for a fact that everything that you're seeing is true. The peace will be fake. The peace will be fake. That much is real.